Hello and good morning, everybody. It's about 11:30 New York City time. We're down in the village. Joanne, how are you doing today? Just got out at the 14th Street subway station. Yeah, it was a climb. No elevator at this one. Yo, sometimes it's a climb, but you gotta do it. Anyway, as you can see, overcast skies. Overcast for sure. Lori Malore, you're first. You're first, hon. Well, hello to Bailey. Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna take a little wander around the village. Hi, good morning, Hope. I love it, Lori. Lori Malore. RJ, how are you? How's Colorado? Nice, easy Wednesday walk. Just wandering. I guess I looked at the weather app. Joe did much better on his morning weather report. I was very happy with him. But I did double check. They have Hi Marie, Bocca, Diana Lee, Cat. I did check the weather app. And it says later today, we're supposed to be getting rain again. And it's only supposed to be like mid-50s. But like I said, I don't want to dress in the super duper warm clothing. I don't want to. I'm on strike from that. Yes, it says in Greenwich Village. That's where we're at. We're just going to kind of wander on through. Hi, Tony Ambrose. 80 degrees on Saturday? Hell no. I don't have my air conditioner in. I don't want to put it in yet. This is the NYC AIDS Memorial Park at St. Vincent's Triangle. Not to mention it's on another opportunity of one here. Laura Malore Stories, yes. Hey, Robert's live streaming from Holland. How are you? Like you guys always know, there's all these little parks that are all over the city. Sometimes it's nice to wander through and get into the other neighborhoods. In fact, I'm going to take off my sunglasses because I feel like they're going to be a hindrance. So we're going to pack those away. Hang on a minute. There we go. They're packed away. Oh, what was this? What was this? Something popped up. I don't even know why that popped up. What happened? Hey, Dorsey, did somebody gift memberships? I can't tell. It did not give me enough. It didn't get. Somebody's getting memberships. I can tell. Everybody's getting memberships. Hello, happy Kimberly. How are you? I think it was Diana. Deb? I don't know. Diana Lee gifted 5 Yo Club memberships. Thank you so much. Super appreciative. You guys, there's a new link for members only that gets you to the Yo and members Facebook page and the Discord where we all talk silly. This cold weather can go away. I know, J-Ro. You guys were having crazy weather. But yeah, let's take a little wander. Hey, Kelly Squirrel. And actually, I mean, even though it's super bright, it feels nice out. I mean, it's not extremely warm, but it's warm enough. You know? Members only get a big kiss from Joe. For real. Ooh, look at this Jeep. It's taxi cab yellow. Hey, Mika. Michelle Kate, good to see you. Darlene, baby love. We're getting more and more of these Starbucks reserves in the city. And what it is their coffee, but food and cocktails. They serve alcohol. Could you imagine? I'm going to a Starbucks to go get my cocktails. I don't even want to know how much that's going to cost. Oh, guys. Oh my God. I might have to stop on the way home from today's walk for lilac chocolates. Oh, they have such good chocolates. Look at these creams. Now they're a Brooklyn born establishment. Really good chocolate. Really good. Good morning, David Valentine. All people got their bagels. They got their bagels on, guys. What time is it there? Here? It's about 11:30. So if it's like, I don't know, 5:30 by you, we are 6 hours behind you. They do have good chocolates. My friend who lives in Queens sent me some one year for your birthday. Oh, your stuff is so good. Good morning, Lori Sue. How are you? Vin sur vin. The wine of 20? Isn't that what that says? Doesn't that say the wine of 20? I don't know. What is this? Little treat, little sweet treat. Oh, look at this. Look at this little wall. You got a little wall here you can take a picture from in front of. That's kind of cute. Little sweet treat for candy connoisseur. What is this? Candy connoisseurs. This is where you can go and get lots of little candies. It is the tiniest store. Look at how small it is, guys. It's honestly tiny. Itty bitty. I think this goes into the whole thing. Isn't it Sweden where they do 1 day a week, which is just candy? You can eat as much candy as you want, but you only eat it on that day. Isn't it like Sunday is like their candy day? Oh, you put your clocks forward this weekend. Awesome. I love that. Then we'll be closer in time, or no? This Fellini restaurant looks bougie. Oh, but they got a walk-up window. Must be to get coffee. Oh, with little doggy bones. The legends. What do they got here? A dolce vita, dirty chai, tiramisu latte. Oh, well, that's actually not bad though. An Americano, $3.50, $4. That's actually a good price. That's not a bad price. Let's keep walking. Oh, we don't want to get run over. Like I said, we're going to take a little wander around the village. Nowhere in particular. Just a wander. Hey, Szabados, how are ya? Sushiro. Sushiro? Sushiro. Okay. It looks like I put that sign up there. It says, girl. That is a common thing for me to say. Girl. I do all the time. I know it. So we're good. We don't want crazy. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? Joseph Q. This is Metalhead. How are you liking your new digs? We're going to walk down to about, I'm going to say like maybe 7. Pat Drummond, good morning. Yeah, just to see what we can see. Little specialty coffee partners, coffee roasters. I don't know what that's about. We'll get coffee in a little bit. Good morning, Karina. Christopher Dotson, how are you? It's not bad. Not bad today. You do know, though, as I always say, you kind of have to walk the different neighborhoods because stuff is always changing. Honestly. I'm kind of always like, wow. Like, that'll be a new place. This is an old place. This is a different place. Like, look at this place over there. It's called OMG Shawarma. OMG Shawarma. Is it really OMG? Like, I mean, that's going to be a dated sign after a while, right? OMG. Huh. Oh, what did I miss that Christopher said? Good Friday. Catholic priests cannot have any meat. They have none. Ha 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 ha. Oh, your job is working you like a dog. You hope to go Easter egg hunting shopping on Friday. Easter egg shopping. What is Easter egg shopping? Are you buying eggs? To make them Easter eggs? Is that what you're doing? Dude, that was fine. Calm yourself down. Oh my God, the guy on the bike scared me more than just, I would have seen him. But you gotta yell. All right. Calm your shit, dude. We got it. Oh, chocolate Easter eggs. Yes. I like to get little treats. Because who doesn't like a little treat for the holiday? Right? Okay, can somebody tell me what is the FIFA World Cup? What is that? FIFA? I'm ignorant, folks. I'm ignorant. What is FIFA? I'm just gonna say that girl's legs are cold. They gotta be. I don't have one scheduled until last week of May, but I might have the day off. Ooh, that would be nice. We're going to do a cut over in a minute. Village Cigars is no longer Village Cigars. They're actually going to change it. Unbelievable. Finally. Let's look at it. What is it? It's going to be Mamali NYC. What is that? Okay, that traffic police person looked like she was 12. Here's the famous sign. Property of the Haas estate, which has never been dedicated for public purposes. It's supposed to be the private property. Like this little square is supposed to be private property. Don't you guys find that funny? I do. But Village Cigars is now going to be Mamali NYC. Is that chicken? I'm assuming. Huh. We will see. We will have to see. Oh, it's the Soccer World Cup. Well, then why is it called FIFA? What does that stand for? Is it in Italian or something? I'm sorry, I feel ignorant. Yes, Village Cigars has been, I know, it's gone. Gone with the wind. It is an iconic spot, but not everything can survive, and I understand it. We can't, like, I know a lot of places that just, I don't know, can't make it. All right, they gotta fix the brickwork over here, guys. What in the hell? Good morning, Pray. It's Fila. Okay. Over here, we're at the Stonewall National Monument. It's part of the National Park Services. Federation of International Football. There you go. Thank you. It's football. I forget. I'm American. I'm American, guys. So, from the U.S., I can't think football. I think, oh, wait, guys, piece of cake. Just moving. Yeah, you would miss it. This is the Gay Liberation Monument right here. Stuff changes all the time in the city. Next to the Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center.
Yeah, maybe let's jump it down here a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna cross. We have like a little college film crew. You can tell. Here, look. Small retail stores can't make it in either doing the same as everybody else, or they're charging too much money. They do it to themselves. In a way, Carl, I kind of agree with that. I do kind of agree with that. A lot of the small businesses, it's hard. Granted, I can't even imagine. You have to keep reinventing yourself. Haircut, I think it was like $60. $60 plus. I was like, damn, I'm busted. I was like, busted, man. Now, just down the street over there, you do know, is our favorite spot. It isn't open yet, because it's way too early. It really, really is. But just down here, actually, I'll walk by it. Because why not? We're just wandering. But one of our favorite little bars that Joe and I love to go to, Julius. Oh, but there's coffee here. But nobody walks by, so we can't sit there. Because it would be very boring. Nobody's walking by. We have to be in a much busier street. Well, good morning, Paula. How are you? Now, on the weekends, it's open early. During the week, I don't think it opens till 4 or something like that. We'll sit here for a sec so we can take in people. Ice cream store's not open. But yeah, that's Julius. Very unassuming. The only way you can tell is because it says Julius on the windows and the door. And then it has the flag. Yes, what streets are these? This is Waverly Place and West 10th Street. This is down in Greenwich Village. This intersection, I know, this is the intersection where it all happens, guys. Where Joe loses a wallet, but the, you know, bartender, the barkeep comes out running to give it to him, Joe. Where we have lots of sing-alongs where we get a little tipsy. But it's fun. Good morning, Rich, aka Belmar. Hello. Used to love walking the dog in that area on a quiet weekday morning, right? It is. During the week, it's pretty chill. When the weekend hits, when it hits like Thursday night, Friday night, it starts gearing up. It really, really does. And like I said, this is one of our favorite places. Drinks here are really, really good. Yeah. Joe would go here every weekend if he could possibly. Joe would love to live upstairs from it. But I guess, you know what? It would be a walk-up, so it'd be a little difficult for us. Nobody wants to live in a walk-up. In fact, somebody had sent to me a thing of an apartment, such and such. But guys, it's a walk-up. You don't understand. When you have a walk-up, that means you gotta walk up to your apartment. And if you ever have a bum, knee, ankle, any kind of issue, that's work. Shalom, Sandy Moonstone. I can do stairs, but I can't be doing them every single day, like up and down, because I really am trying to work that knee back into it. But you know, sometimes we tend to be a little overambitious, and we don't want to. Don't need to be overambitious. But down here in the village, it's kind of like, okay, the village used to be very, like, hippie. Now that's more now like the Lower East Side. But Greenwich used to be very much like that because of the school, New York, you know, NYU, all that. It's got all these buildings, apartments, a lot of college students, university students, and such. Little tiny shops, coffee houses. Think that. Think coffee house. That's the vibe. Oh, look at this. That's funny looking. They always have a lot of retail, a lot of little reselling stores, things along those lines. Itty bitty places. Buildings. Old buildings. I used to hang out at the Stonewall with friends back in the day. Really? That's very cool. I love being able to come down here. It's very cool. I like actually going to the movie theater. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know if you can see, but if you look across the street, I would live in that area if I was rich, right? If money was not an option, we would be there. They're starting to get their blossoms. They're starting. They're gonna be blossoming. Oh my. We're gonna be excited. Hey, Jovan. Oh, another barbershop. Everybody's getting their self coiffed. So the guys can go to the barbershop or the women go to the beauty salon next door. Then they both go to the boutique to go get their clothes.
They know that we're going to be putting really big, heavy items up.
Get into that garden over there. It looks pretty much closed to the public. I see the gates are shut. The way is shut for us at the moment. It's okay. Oh my God, the little dog. The little dog. Itty bitty. Oh, it looks like they're bringing out the outdoor al fresco dining. That's kind of nice. They made a huge move. They've gotten rid of all the outdoor dining sheds, kind of. Oh, look at these. Beautiful flowers at the Forsythia. Well, that one's a church, so that's why. It's probably only open at certain times. We got all the tulips, guys. Looking nice. They're starting to bud, guys. Yeah, the hyacinths. 141 are watching. Oh, wonderful. Welcome in, folks. If you guys are new here, but you like walks in and around New York with someone who lives in the city, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. There's something new every single day on the channel, even if it's just Joe giving you his weather check. I don't understand why people like the old-timey shoes. Like, those shoes look like they're from 1920. I think they would be uncomfortable. And for Joe, he would say they're too loud. Okay, this is the infamous Waverly Restaurant. It's basically a diner. I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I've been here twice. Okay, guys? I feel like people just like the sign. I don't think it's that great. I think it's not that great. I'm sorry for those that just adore it. Maybe you love the nostalgia, and if you love the nostalgia, then go for it, man. That's totally fine. But for me, I want some good food at a decent price. I feel like their food was mediocre at a very high price. But then again, I think that's why. They're going for the nostalgia. You agree it's not good at all? I know, I hate to be that person, but I want to let you guys know, because that's my opinion, and it is an opinion, and everybody has one, just like they all have something else. But you know, I don't want you spending your money thinking it's going to be fab, and it's like terrible. RJ, hello. Thank you for the sub. Sorry I missed it. Oh, you're welcome. St. Joseph's Church, Roman Catholic. Great, we're at Washington Place. We're going to take a walk over. If you look down the way, you guys can see One World Trade. I know, like a lot of places, you have to be careful, because there are a lot of places that have been known, you know, for their, oh, everybody knows it, like everybody knows Tavern on the Green. Everybody's seen the sign of, you know, Papaya Dog, but you gotta know what the expectation is. How about that? just because people say, oh, it's iconic. It's because, it's like, like Papaya Dog. Are they the best hot dogs ever? No. But they're iconic because it's Papaya Dog. Papaya Dog has been around for I don't know how long, and it's been a symbol of New York. Blah, 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 because you get the papaya drink and a hot dog. After living in NYC for over 10 years, there are some places that are truly overrated. They are. Hey there, Roses in Bloom. Good to see you. They are. But it's still iconic in its way because of maybe its longevity. I think that's possibly it, the longevity of it. Now, I have a feeling Joe would like to go in there, but it is subterranean, so I don't know, he may have issues. But it looks like a good place. Looks like it could be good. Now we're heading on over to Washington Square. As maybe you guys can tell. Oh, I know. I've been here so many times. Szabados seems to have okay, now Szabados is a whole other story. Its reputation is good. Their food is good. They've kept up their quality. They're not just, hanging on to the name. It's honestly very good. Like if you want to get a little picnic put together, go to Szabados if you're on that side. Like if you're going to be going to the Delacorte Theater for Shakespeare in the Park and you want to have a picnic before, go to Szabados, get your goods, and then walk over to the park. Perfect. Diana Gonzalez has been a member for 36 months in the Yo Super Club. Thank you so much, Diana Gonzalez. I appreciate you with that. We keep Joe supplied in his coffee every month. My retro apron, I know you've got that apron. All right, guys. Right in front of us, Washington Square Park. It's in the center of Greenwich Village. Now, I always feel like this park is like a spooky park. Like for me, it totally vibes Ghost. They do close it up at night. And there are certain corners to the park that are, I don't know, odd. Like over there is a tree that, I don't know, I kind of call the hanging tree because people have said they've seen ghosts of people hanging from the tree. Now this used to be a potter's field, and there still are people buried under here. Yeah, like for real, there's people buried under here. This is where they put everybody. Hey, Micah. Maybe that's why I think it's spooky. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if everybody realizes that. Wiener Schnitzel. Want some sauerkraut and Wiener Schnitzel. Schnitzel. Did you guys see that soup place I showed you yesterday? Or that, it's something called, something in sauerkraut. I was like, what? It's so weird. I gotta go to it. It's in my neighborhood. 20,000 people are buried here. Oh my God. I know there's a lot. I didn't think it was 20,000. I knew it was a huge number. Trees are beginning to bud. Let's go take a seat. Fountain is not on yet. I love these trees here though. At an old Shakespearean pub, you saw an orb. Oh my God. I believe in it. There is a lot of old in New York City. Old space, old buildings. Lots of things. Just a lot.
I didn't know what we had ready and I wasn't able to get that.
Do I like Rustin Daughters, or do you think it's overpriced? I had that last time I was in New York and I thought it was expensive. $19. $19 for salmon bagel. Holy shnikes, that's huge. That's very expensive. Okay, let's take a sit so we can see what's happening. Make sure no birds are sitting above me. We don't really want to get pooped on. Not today. I don't know. I haven't had Rustin Daughters in forever. Go around Michigan to see Go's. No way. I said no Go's coming home with me, right, J-Ro? Listen. I don't know about the ghost thing in Detroit and in Michigan. Now I do know I've had experiences in a variety of different areas that I have lived in. Let me scooch down. I want to be out from underneath that tree. So, like, one of the ones was when I lived in Minnesota. We had a house in the little city, the little town I lived in, which was White Bear Lake. Yep, yellow fever. They're buried here underneath. 20,000 people, 30,000 people down here. I still have it, really. Good morning, Treaton. But when I lived, oh, we have to see this. This is some kind of thing going on over there. Is she doing exercise? I kind of want to see it. I may have to move just to go watch. Okay, guys. But anyway, while I lived in Minnesota and White Bear Lake, there was a house called the Philibrown. Now, they do a house tour every year. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they would do a house tour from all these old homes along the lake in White Bear Lake. And these places had hidden rooms, like for speakeasies, things like that, back staircases, stuff like that. You never knew, okay? And I remember that I was supposed to man that house, the Philibrown, which was the Historical Society's home. I remember I was sitting in there, and suddenly, no reason, risk takers always started their days in the Big Apple, New York City, as we're known for that. Absolutely. I was sitting there, and one of the doors to the cases, like, you know, the sideboard, you know, the sideboards that held all the china in it and stuff, one of the doors literally just went, and it was closed. It went pop, and it opened. I sat there and watched it do it. Like, guys, I had nobody with me. I just sat there watching it open. I know, Fafo, I'm gonna get you. Oh my God. Ghost of Gene Hackman hangs out in my basement now. I swear to God. I saw the door open because it was like locked shut. Like, it wasn't locked, but it was like, you know what I mean? Like shut. It literally just opened and went. Urgh. And it wasn't a little bit. It was like a lot. Like, I could have put dishes away. And then I saw it shut itself. I was like, what did I just witness? My friend moved into a home, total ghost-filled. A chair, a small carpet was flipped over right in front of her. She didn't unpack anything, sold the house quick. Oh my God. I would freak out. Oh, ghost stories scare the hell out of me. But then when Joe came, because he was supposed to come by and he'd help me out, I'm like, Joseph, I literally saw the door open and shut. He's like, Angela. Of course, Joe doesn't believe me, Angela. Never does. But I had to explain it to him. I'm like, Joe, I'm so serious. It literally opened like this. He thought I was crazy. Beyond that, I haven't had really too many experiences. The only other experiences I have regarding ghosts or people from the beyond or in my dreams when I end up talking to my grandparents. Like, I had full-blown conversations. It's crazy. He just did a short video driving in a Frosty Boy, if anyone is familiar with that, in Michigan. Ooh, really? Look up the Feister Hotel in Milwaukee for great ghost stories. Oh my God. Coco says they've been hearing knocking in their home for years, bathroom window and back room. Oh my God. That's insane. Now my sister and her daughter, my niece, when they were out in California, and they had to stay out there, I can't remember what they were out there for, but there is it the Queen Mary or something that's docked in California and is now a hotel? Yeah, did you knock back? All right, Mika, you get back to work, hon. But anyway, they stayed on this ship because now it's a hotel. And they did a tour. And the tour was about the ghosts and stuff. And they said people rarely went into this one portion of the ship towards the front because they would hear banging. And the banging was apparently the ghosts. And while they were down there, she was like, we were on the tour, and then all of a sudden we were talking, and then you heard this, and she's like, it was just like all of a sudden out of nowhere, just banging, like on the steel. I'm like, oh hell no, I would have run the frick out of there. Hey, Walt Money, how are you? Yep, there's the China Arch. We'll walk by in a minute. You had a light turn on in front of you in the basement, and you had to pull the string, and the light bulb was still cold. No. J-Ro, no. Marceau call, yes, Queen Mary boat is scary for sure. I think so too. I think all that stuff's a little spooky. Spooky dooky. I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be in a ghost story. I don't mind watching it. I just don't want to be a part of it. Think on the movie Ghost. They're stuck in that area perpetuate. I don't know. One of the ghost trackers for energy I have on this ship from 1907 steamship across from me. Lots of sittings. Oh no. I don't like that. That's so spooky. I would never try to talk to the ghosts. And I can only imagine like what was all seen here. Because you know, New York City, it's an old city on the East Coast, and this was a place where people came. A lot of shit went down in New York. It woke us up once at 3 a.m. My husband yelled and told it to go away and stop. It faded away. Haven't heard it in a while. Oh my God, Coco. I can't help it. Straight. Oh, just let him live. Let him live, Treat 99. Oh my God. I like Greenwich Village. It's kind of got that boho vibe. Now, as the day progresses, you'll see more and more, and as the weather warms, you'll see more and more vendors start popping out around the square or the fountain. And then in about, let's see, so April, May, in about 2 months, in a couple of months, we will see this area filled up with graduates from NYU and all of the universities. For some reason, they love to come here, and then they go, I don't know, they start dancing in the water. We will have to stay and have to have a drink. Oh yeah, stories. I love story time with everybody. I love sharing stories. I think it's fabulous. And then come June, well, you know what happens in June. June is Pride Month. That means chaos, craziness, absolute abandonment. But yeah, this is the vibe today. Actually, I do feel like I'm very sensitive to different energies around me. If I don't like the vibe of a place, I try to listen to my intuition. Oh, I love Pride. I do. I honestly try to listen to my intuition. So if something tells me it's off, and I could be in the most, people would be like, oh, you're totally fine, it's safe. But if I don't like the vibe, I bounce. Because That's my body telling me something. You know, we all have that intuition, but a lot of us just shut it down so that we don't listen to it. Because, you know, we don't want to insult anybody. Listen, I'll insult the next person, every other person. I don't care. It also might be because of where I grew up. So, Joe always says that he doesn't have that vibe. He grew up in the burbs. I picked up on that by you. You have that with people outside. I hope. It's doing a protest. It's a philosophy spot. Philosophy chat. Okay. Oh, let's go see this artwork over here. Ghosts don't scare Karina. She's brave. Listen, I'm not scared. I just don't want to invite anything back with me. That's the one thing. We don't want to be bringing anything back home.
They were like, yeah.
She got a big fur coat on. When we were looking at houses, I didn't even look at it if I don't like the vibe from the outside. Really? See? I always wonder, people. Okay, so the house we lived in Minnesota, I mean, every house has history, right? But we knew the history of the house next door to us, partially because we knew the guy who lived there when we first moved in, okay? He was just this single dude. He had a girlfriend, I think, and they lived in the house next door to us, very similar to our house. But he loved to fix his cars. Now this might seem a little macabre, but one day I came home and I had been doing something, I don't know if it was with a friend or I'd been doing errands. I pulled up and there's all these like fire department and an ambulance and everything's like in front of my house. That's why I freak out, of course. Come to find out, the guy was fixing one of his cars, didn't open, he didn't open the garage door because it was a little chilly, and then they found him and he had passed from carbon monoxide. Look at this, which freaked me out. So everybody that bought the house afterwards always made me wonder, did you know that somebody picked it up? Ryan Vanderhood to reflect everything. Okay, which way is this dude walking? We're gonna walk the other way. That's what we do. We walk the other way, guys. Ooh, Rosa says, always wipe your shoes at the front door of your home. Do not buy antique mirrors. They carry past people's energies. Oh my God, roses, really? I kind of believe that now. I wasn't able to chat for a long time. I went in and out of the stream. Oh my God, you know what? Sometimes YouTube be acting a fool. This is yours plus mine, disco ball. Yeah, there we go. 'Tis a disco ball. You guys can kind of see me, not see me, not see me. 'Tis a big disco ball. To reflect everything. 2023. That's what it was put here. It kind of looks like it was one of those space landing things. Like, did it really need to have these feet? I think it would have been cleaner without the feet, but okay. Interesting. I feel like it's missing things. I don't know. You haven't heard from me in a while, Ian. Hello. Everything is good. The city is springing to life with spring. Trees are getting their green leaves back. We actually have some blossoms. We have daffodils. Crocuses are popping up. Look. Wait. Uh-oh. Yo. Gangs of New York. Right there. Look at this little guy. over there. I am, Ian. I'm so glad. So glad you caught it. It does, right, Lori? It looks like something from like the 1960s. This dude is just eating his nibbles. Lots of little pockets in the park to go sit in, like this, which is kind of nice. It's like an alcove. Like you can go sit, but you don't have to be in the middle of it all. When you see an unfriendly ghost, she says, "Oh, hells no." Is this called a burl? What is that called? Like when the thing on a tree grows like that around something. What is that called? Is it called a burl? Like the whole tree is normal, except for this. You love Casper? I'm white as Casper. For real. I am pale. Oh, look at these have all come up. These like balloon flowers. My apologies, listening and unpacking. Yes, Ange, we are loving it and the views. That's so awesome. I'm so glad you like your new digs. That means everything if you enjoy where you live. And the hardest thing, I swear, is unpacking and finding a new place. Just, you know, me, I'm a kind of person who does it all, and then I start figuring it all out.
Apart from your parents.
You know, Roses, I kind of agree with you. Whenever I walk into this park, I don't feel like liveliness. I do in a way, but not really. I always feel like it's a little off-putting. It's Washington Square. Don't you love the Victorian? Don't you love the lamps here? These are like the old school lamps. Garibaldi. Not really sure what he did. Like I told you, I don't know history that well. And when I do know something, I know enough to be dangerous. And that's about it.
Bro, this shit was on 60%, bro.
Alexander, welcome in. See, we have people that are selling little wood carvings over here.
Everyone, thank you so much.
Let's go check out the arch. She was doing a painting. Guys, that's what she was doing. She does a painting of some sort. I'll show you guys. This is the sign she has up. Trick those things in. Very cool. Oh, they're getting their picture taken by. Here, let me pan out so you can guys, that's the way Patrick dances? Perfect. So you guys get a better view of it. Washington Square Arch. Yes, even the music has a vibe, right? Let's walk underneath. I know with all these monuments, everything has symbolism. Do I know what it is? No, I don't. I'm sure you guys can look it up and find out. But I do love being able to be here and see all of this stuff. These sites. Let's turn around this side. And here we'll see Washington himself. On either side. Now, there hasn't been a good Christmas tree here in forever. I'm just gonna say, every single time we want a good Christmas tree, we don't get it. We're kind of like, why? Why can't we have a good tree? I don't know. I've seen your lives in the square, but never knew it was Greenwich Village, so I learned yet another thing. Oh, you didn't know? Yes, it is Greenwich Village.
Yo, you a grandma.
Let's make sure I'm not gonna get run over. Like I said, today we are just wandering around the streets. Taking it in because it's beautiful now. Weather said it was supposed to rain later this afternoon, so we're gonna all cross our fingers and hopefully we'll miss that. Now, one of the parts of Greenwich Village especially I love is across from Washington Square Park are these buildings here. Like, could you imagine, like, you live across from this? That would be amazing. It's a beautiful section of the city. Let's go see if we can find a coffee shop. I'm sure we can. Look at this one, has lions. Feels so very Victorian to me, but I kind of love that. Whereas up by me, it feels like I'm more in the country on the Upper West Side. I really feel that. All right. Let's see what we got here on the corners. This whole building's being renovated. You love Victorian and Edwardian? Yes. That's exactly what it said it was. Okay, we have ramen. We're not getting ramen. Lots of grocery. Okay, this way. We shall look. I think there's one on the corner here. But let's go see. Oh my God, could you imagine having that space? I would love. I would love. Now this is the Muse, where you can walk through. Okay guys, now we're gonna stay on the path because I don't want to walk. Actually, I can walk. This is a little private area where these are very old, vibey. Yes, this is the Muse. Cobblestone. Absolutely beautiful, and like people come here just for pictures. Oh, I don't like, if you notice, I'm walking on the one piece that's not, it's like slate. So now I gotta be careful because I'm on the cobblestone. Can I just say, this was the best way we could come up for the road. We couldn't fill it in anymore with dirt to make the cobblestone even. For real, people. I don't know how people used to walk on that before. Very Paul Revere. The British are coming. The British are coming. But yes, cute little doors, all different colors. So you have this adjacent to something like that. It's like so different, in such contrast. You have the Washington Muse, and then you have this like really ugly building. I'm sorry, that's an ugly building. Yes, I know people live there and all that, but still. Residents use the right side gate after 11. Okay. Washington Muse is closed to pedestrian traffic from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Please leash and clean up after your dog. Yes, we can all walk through during the day, but at 11 p.m. you locked out. They say, no, you cannot go. Yes, those are private homes. Homes, apartments, whatever they are, leased out. So, wealthy. Trust me, none of those are cheap. Oh my God, I thought that person was wearing leggings. None of them are cheapy. They all pretty spendy. We're gonna go on this side. $8 million US dollars or more. Yo, can you imagine? 8 million? You'd have to, I mean, I would have to win the lottery big time. It's not like some little lottery either. I have to win big time lottery money. For real. That's some crazy. You know? We would all have to pull our quotas. Pull our loose change. Oh, $800. Maybe if I could collect all the $800 honking things, we could buy one. Just for one day. How about that? How about they give every New York resident one day to collect fines? That would be amazing. Oh my God, right there, that's another 27. They're cutting a hole and stuff. Holy moly. Okay, that carrot cake does not look good. Cinco de Mayo, authentic Mexican. Okay. Carrot cake didn't look good though. Ooh, noodles. You can honestly get lost down here, but in a good way. I don't mean like lost. I mean, you really can't get lost, but I mean lost like as in a good way. Oh, there's a Stumptown over here on the left. Let's see if they have any outdoor seating. Any al fresco. Because I love me a good al fresco. Oh my goodness. This is the palette of Josh. The beige, the black. It's snowing. Neville, you need to move. I can't. That's unacceptable, Neville. No to the snow. Nobody needs that. Again, we're gonna cross between all the moving track. Oh, you know what? Stumptown is the one that doesn't like to be filmed. All right, guys, I'm gonna get a coffee. Stumptown has got good coffee, but they are picky. They don't like to be filmed in there. I've gone in here before. They get moody. Anyway, guys, did you guys have a good walk? I did. It was enjoyable. It's a nice day. I'm gonna do a little more wandering. I might do some filming, we'll see. But you guys enjoy the day. Yeah, we've been on it for over an hour. I know, I can't see Ian, I don't know how you're doing it, but Ian, that's a damn nightmare. There's no reason for that. Let's be rebels, film them here. Good break in the day. It is a good break in the day. I know. But you know what? They just get so moody, and I hate arguing with baristas. But anyway, guys, you have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.